Wow, that did it. Take out the leader, no leader for the Archies to follow. Hostiles inbound. Defend the site. The nutrient node helps the nests regrow, but inject enough stasis foam and the whole process stops. Get in the airlock. You're getting outnumbered. Sometimes it just boils down to luck. It just wasn't on your side today. Get inside, quick. There are too many of them.
Decon didn't go as planned. We'll have to come back later.
The vet center custodian won't need any of his tools anytime soon. Archie's taking care of the place now.
That's working. Move on to the next colony. We're almost there. Stay sharp till the end.
Sometimes newer doesn't mean better. Those levers are over 100 years old, and I bet still work. SFPD SWAT responded when the company called for help. But all their special weapons and training didn't help. What's a Cold War bunker without an abandoned train tunnel? GPS says it heads off towards the Orpheus research station.
Keep an eye on the canister. Our Archeans are prepping for an attack. Time for the canister to work its magic. Decon successful. Come back to base.
I'm told that most spike growth is random. Whatever the reason, use them. They make decent cover. I'm in awe of what those old-timers accomplished without any of our high-tech and advanced equipment. Look at all the carapace. That's what years of growth at Ground Zero gets you. Towards the end, people took any pills they could find, hoping to stop the infection. And nothing did.
Absolutely. Every incursion gets us closer to beating it.
One last push and we're good. Don't give up.
With all the crazy conspiracy theories out there, no one predicted the parasite. I bet the people coming over looking for hope in a new land never expected any of this to happen.
Area decontaminated. Head for the extraction point. The Archean assault seems to be linked to the colony formation. The canister will take some time to act.
All these Archeans crawling around give new meaning to Roach Motel. When my sister and I were kids, she always said her creativity came from our mother. She was right.
Decontamination is incomplete. Chin up. We'll do better.
If you're trying to go AWOL, you're doing a damn poor job of it.
Good work on the colonies, but there are plenty more where they came from.
They had people stationed up here for 5, 6 months. They would need all the entertainment they could get.
Your efforts paid off. I'm starting to think this is too easy for you. Just a little more and we're set. Don't let the Archeans gain ground. Get the dissolution agent. It's in the canisters at the pod. Plant them on every colony. Regroup and protect the canister. A canister got wrecked. Get another one.
In all the hot zones, we find evidence of firefights and casualties, but hardly any remains. It's downright creepy. This landscape looks so serene. Too bad Orpheus showed up and ruined it with their experiments.
Let the canister do its job now.
This used to be separate cells. The cops tried to trap a big Archie in there, and look what happened.
You're on the right track. Keep up the decon. You did good work out there. If you keep this up, we'll wipe out those colonies in no time.
Remember coming here as a kid. Excited to climb up to the Statue of Liberty Crown. I'll never forget that view. Even in his secret lab, set up under a containment zone. There's no escaping security checkpoints. We put airlocks wherever the best site is. Even an old-timey cooperage, where they made wooden barrels. We averted disaster thanks to this crane truck preventing that pillar from falling. It's also a reminder that we'll be back to rebuild.
The area is cleared of colonies, but we have a casualty to exfil. Dissolution agent canisters can be found at the pod. Set it off on each colony.
Some survivors hid out in the freezer during the outbreak. We got to them just before the Archies showed up.
Damn, we lost a canister. You have to replace it.
This guy thought the doctors would see him sooner if he crashed in. Instead, he made things worse.
The colony is transmitting something to the Archeans. Stay alert. Decontam is complete, but we'll need to get our MIA back.
Life here was hard on some people, but it still had a vibrant way of life.
The colonies are gone. Mira's plan seems to work after all.
I'm looking at this model and trying to see a pattern in the parasite's attack. It's either random or beyond my understanding.
Protect the canister at all cost.
All emergency departments were deployed, but this was something beyond anything they've seen before. They didn't stand a chance. These guys were trying to start a new age of space exploration. Seems like they didn't have to look far. Generally, we don't leave any ordnance lying around unsecured. But I don't think anybody will be stealing it. Yeah, we had to collapse all nearby tunnels to seal off the casino. Unfortunately, it demolished that building too.
The parasite is getting out of control. Huge microbial colonies have risen in the hot zones. Mira's team developed an emergency chemical weapon to decontaminate the sprawl. React is depending on you.
Man, I wish we were dealing with little gray aliens. The parasite is worse than any fictional alien we dreamed up.
Maintain your position. Prepare for a backlash. Decon's incomplete, but you learned something.
Oh, weed and kale aren't the only things this farm produced. That's a moonshine still.
Retrieve the dissolution agent. It's in those canisters at the pod. Use them to dissolve the colonies.
The flight plan says they were trying to escape the Orpheus site. Imagine the parasite going active at 25,000 feet. The lab guys say the wine should be okay since it's sealed airtight. But you won't catch me risking it.
All the colonies are dissolved. You can extract now. Stay alert. They'll look for the canister.
Reloading!
Tracked vehicles are the only way to get around when winter hits. And if it's bad, even they get stuck. Now, records say that meteor was dug up in Antarctica, and the parasite isn't all over it. Interesting.
Defend the canister. Archeans aren't messing around. It's our chance to stop this proliferation in the area. Keep it up.
If we focus on all the weird parasite stuff, we miss the big picture. People used to live here.
Archeans just got rid of a canister. Plant another, quick. I can't believe they appeared so fast. Keep up the good work.
Lots of people try to ram their way out of a containment zone. It almost never works.
Your efforts are paying off. Head to the next colonies.
You can get down to minus 60 degrees Celsius up here. You've got to dress warm to go outside. Carapace is so tough, almost nothing even dents it. You go into the ring with Carapace, the Carapace wins.
Good job on the decontam. We'll come back to exfil our casualty.
We think some guests were trapped in here before the evacuation, but we didn't find remains.
The colony, it's making something. Stay frosty.
Decon didn't go as planned. We'll have to come back later. That's working. Move on to the next colony. We're almost there. Stay sharp till the end. Keep an eye on the canister. Archeans are prepping for an attack. Time for the canister to work its magic. Decon successful. Come back to base.
And only we can get ourselves out of this. What if they're getting intel on us?
One last push and we're good. Don't give up. Area decontaminated. Head for the extraction point. The Archean assault seems to be linked to the colony formation. The canister will take some time to act.
We keep getting new intel from them.
Decontamination is incomplete. Chin up. We'll do better. Good work on the colonies. But there are plenty more where they came from.
Then their growth is a direct response to our actions.
Your efforts paid off. I'm starting to think this is too easy for you. Just a little more and we're set. Don't let the Archeans gain ground. Get the dissolution agent. It's in the canisters at the pod. Plant them on every colony. Regroup and protect the canister. The canister got wrecked. Get another one. Let the canister do its job now. You're on the right track. Keep up the decon. You did good work out there. If you keep this up, we'll wipe out those colonies in no time.
There's no other way. Activating crisis protocol. The more we learn about the parasite, the more I doubt we fully understand it.
The area is cleared of colonies, but we have a casualty to exfil. Dissolution agent canisters can be found at the pod. Set it off on each colony. Damn, we lost a canister. You have to replace it. The colony is transmitting something to the Archeans. Stay alert. Decontam is complete, but we'll need to get our MIA back. The colonies are gone. Mira's plan seems to work after all. Protect the canister at all cost. Maintain your position. Prepare for a backlash. Decon's incomplete, but you learned something. Retrieve the dissolution agent. It's in those canisters at the pod. Use them to dissolve the colonies. All the colonies are dissolved. You can extract now. Stay alert. They'll look for the canister. Defend the canister. Archeans aren't messing around. It's our chance to stop this proliferation in the area. Keep it up. Archeans just got rid of a canister. Plant another, quick. I can't believe they appeared so fast. Keep up the good work. Your efforts are paying off. Head to the next colonies. Good job on the decontam. We'll come back to exfil our casualty. The colony, it's making something. Stay frosty. Plant foam injectors in the nutrient node to stop the nests from regrowing. The dispenser will have injectors for you. That'll send the message.
Well, it sure looks cool.
Takedown attempt aborted. You'll get them next time. Some Archeans are responding to an elite as if they're communicating. No way we'd let them mobilize against us. Hunt them down until the elite comes out of hiding. Threat neutralized. I don't think it can communicate when it's dead. But how should I know? Tissue acquisition complete. Nice going. Yep, it's a goner. Get the next one.
This is the most dangerous of incursions. A limited roster of operators will rotate in and out of duty to maintain safety standards.
Airlock's open. Get to safety. Don't try to fight them.
Like I said, cool. When do I gotta try?
The parasite's carapace may be regrowing underground. No thanks to some arc spines. See where they're turning up. I'll tell R&D they won't get a sample today. No biggie. We failed the objective. We'll just have to deal with the Archean's adaptable nature.
A stasis device is activated on MIAs to protect them from the parasite.
That was, close. Get yourself together and move on to the next subzone.
Listen, I'm just saying a single agile adaptable operator can do some things a team can't.
Right there. Take it down when it's not alerted. You did it. The underground root system is all clogged up with foam. A nest is gone, but it will grow back unless the nutrient node is disabled. Airlock's open. Go inside. Don't put it to death just yet. Get that sample.
Operators are deployed to the safest area to complete objectives and gather intel.
Got the job done. Arc spines are fully eradicated in this subzone. That's it. A gesture to attract attention. Hey, mind getting a sample before they flatline? Just saying. What a joyful ride, huh? You're doing well. Keep it up. Over there, a sheep among Archies. I gotta say, I hate those spine thingies. Thanks for taking them out. Archies can adapt, maybe even change and evolve because they've got arc spines in the area. Look around for them.
However, the further you go on an incursion, the better the intel. We ain't nothing without our team. Likewise, everybody's got to pull their own weight.
R&D was counting on it. I'll just remind them who's actually out there hunting for a sample. We can't let the Archean numbers get too high. That's where you intervene. Do what you do best. All right, a security station. Stay frosty, because when you trigger the unlock, Archies will be none too happy. We need tissue samples from those Archies, and we need them gone. Use your react blade. It's a 2-for-1 kind of deal. Stop the Archeans. Don't let them get to the charges.
Operators can exfil at any time at the available extraction point to report new intel to R&D.
We have more high-density zones to clear. I keep telling R&D it ain't easy. They still won't hunt down their own samples, though.
All react departments enact incursion protocols for the safety of our personnel.
Listen, the parasite is stressing the hell out. Airlocks are sealed because Archeans are in large numbers. Find security stations to reopen them. There are too many. Regroup in the airlock. There you go. The elite's ally. Target obliterated. Keep going. Doors open. Get away from these bastards. Biofilm is much more than slimy goo. It moves, grows, and reacts to stimuli. Do not underestimate its threat. Whoa, don't do away with it like that. We need a sample. R&D won't be rolling their thumbs when they see this new acquisition. There's high parasite activity in the area. Bring it down. You gotta be efficient to clear them out. Arc spines are making the Archeans adaptable to any environment. Those spine thingies can grow just about anywhere. Look for them. The elite will show up any second.
The next squad deployed to the same hot zone can attempt a rescue.
One more thing. Archeans have gone mad and messed up the airlocks. Find security stations to force the unlock sequence. If you go MIA, stasis foam coats your body in a hard, impenetrable shell, giving React time to rescue you. No more arc spines. The enemy can't rely on them anymore. Good news for us. It didn't work out this time. I get it. But don't go blaming that React blade.
Our enemy has no mercy. Any anomaly can pose a serious threat to us.
Another one down. How about that? No sample this time. Hey, it happens.
Concentrated areas of parasite activity are called hot zones.
Enemy inbound. Don't let them dig out the charges. Looks like we won't be getting a sample today. These guys aren't joking, right? Whenever you're ready, you can move on. Our scientists can't get enough of those tissue samples, and they keep saying they're onto something. All I know is that your target is nearby. Sure, get rid of a nest now, but it'll grow back until the nutrient node stops working. That's your target. Eliminate it with a takedown. It worked. Nests won't be regrowing here for a while. That's it. Keep at it. We gotta cut down the Archean population somehow. Stay efficient. You know the drill. Get ready. Pissed off Archeans are on the way.
React has contained the area within 3 subzones separated by airlocks. We now have a window of opportunity for continuous subzone infiltrations.
Destroying nests won't mean nothing if the nutrient node can get them to regrow. Yep, that'll do it. That's one congested underground root system.
Off we go. Pack a parka, 'cause we gotta take care of business in Chimera biomes up north.
These next-gen recon drones are great. Easier to drive, and the resolution is better than earlier versions. The more samples we get, the more we'll learn about the enemy. Good. You located a security station. Trigger the unlock sequence and be careful. Archies will take notice. Even though the enemy still has their spine things, we'll find other ways to take them down.
The parasite ecosystem is sensitive to intrusions. At a certain threshold, it unleashes a massive Archean attack, to eliminate the threat.
That's right. Dust them all.
Damn. I don't need confidence. I don't need heat. The parasite don't mind the cold, and I don't neither.
It's right there. React Blade, do your thing. Nests can't regrow here for a while. I'll take any win, even if it's temporary. The Archean population is getting out of hand. Optimize your ground tactics to clear them.
React will do what it takes to bring our people home.
It's open. Get inside, quick. There's your target. Neutralize it with your React Blade. Now that's the way. Keep hunting. You found a security station. Careful with the unlock sequence, because you'll attract attention. No time to waste. Get in that airlock now. Killing nests might make you feel good, but disabling a nutrient node? Now that's more dopamine for you. Don't get rid of it like that. Get a sample instead. To slow the spread of the Archeans, we install secure reactors throughout every hot zone. There. One of them buddies with the elite. Go ahead and plant those charges. That's gonna make some Archeans pretty unhappy. Stay frosty. Right there. That's one of them. Set the charges to get rid of the arc spines. Archeans will be pissed, so stand your ground. All right. Nest activity is back to normal. If we can call any of this normal. We can get fresh, unedited samples for R&D. Yeah, beats me. Just kill them with your React Blade.
Yeah, and normally it's true. But the Marines' golden rule is improvise, adapt, and overcome. The parasite is a whole new enemy, a whole new world. Either we adapt, or we're done.
Arc spines allow the enemy to adapt, even regrow carapace. It's some weird ecosystem feeding relationship. Locate those spines. Some Archies seem to be communicating with an elite. We can't have their leader rally a group, or containment will be near impossible. Eliminate those hostiles to bait the elite out of hiding. It's open, move! That's the one, a low-life Archie. Easy now. Elite incoming.
You'll have to be efficient to leave the enemy blindsided by your attack.
Honestly, I'm way out of my depth here. And I think the lab coats are too. Don't exactly pump up my confidence.
I don't like how Archies can adapt so well, but we can still fight them off, or outrun them. And yeah, this whole area's on lockdown. Locate security stations so you can get the airlocks to work again. Takedown success. R&D has some work ahead of them.
But the cold don't seem to bother the parasite none. It just popped up near Nome. The analysts have all sorts of crazy theories why.
Facing the parasite takes a blend of brains, brawn, and guts. Experience helps too.
Oh, be careful with that. It contains a high explosive caustic payload, which utterly destroys parasite structures. There it is. Take it out with your React Blade. Proceed to the next high-density zones. Arc spine, right there. Set the explosives. Stay on guard until they explode.
Failure to exfil results in loss of all intel. You'll be considered MIA.
Damn Archeans are real moody today and screwed up the airlocks. Get to security stations to open them. Release the foam on that node, and it'll stop doing that nest resurrection thing. Sheesh, that was intense. Well, proceed to the next area. If that elite was changing its mind about rallying others, it's kinda too late now. We didn't eliminate the arc spines. We'll just make do.
Parasite activity increases after each airlock, in line with React's directive to limit threat propagation.
Archeans are attacking the charges. Stop them. Nutrient node. Check. Plug it up with foam, 'cause I'm done with nests coming back. Couldn't get all the samples we needed, huh? You'll get that perfect streak next time. We need to bring down the parasite activity in the sector before it gets out of control. Get to it ASAP. These Archies have been misbehaving more than usual. Thing is, airlocks need to be reopened using security stations. Go and find them. The takedown artist strikes again. R&D sure loves having you around. Whatever plans the enemy had of building a dream team, it ain't happening. Damn Archies are attacking the charges. Take them out. Plug the nutrient node with foam. No nest should have multiple lives. One down. Keep at it. Well, I guess you win some, you lose some. Don't wipe it out that way. R&D needs a sample.
Operators who fail to exfil or are left behind for any reason are considered MIA.
Injectors are in the dispenser, and then you can plant them in the nutrient node. That'll prevent nests from regrowing. One down. We're not done yet.
A safety protocol is in effect when it's too risky to send for an extraction platform. Exfil before it's too late.
Get in and stay in. There are too many. Archies are getting to the charges. Don't let them. Archeans here are being good buddies with their elite, which is bad news for our containment efforts. Kill a few to provoke the elite into showing itself. The enemy is trying to get to the charges. Can't let that happen.
Expect limited field resources and modified security measures. React is activating Maelstrom Protocol.
Get the foam to do its thing, and the nutrient node will stop reviving its nest army.
Maelstrom Protocol will push React to the limit. Operators who return with intel for R&D, that'll be a big win for us.
That's the spot. Plant the charges and defend the site until they detonate. Archeans incoming. Protect the charges until they detonate. Jeez, you all right in there? Keep up. There's still work to do.
This is the ultimate challenge, and only you can determine how far you'll go.
There's no way the elite will ignore you now. You've located an arc spine. Set the charges and guard the site until they detonate.
That means a wealth of intel for the taking to propel React R&D to new heights.
Here's a security station. Keep in mind the unlock sequence will alert the Archies of your location. You found the security station. Proceed with caution and expect a parasite response to the unlock sequence. You gotta stop the nutrient node, or any nest you destroy will grow back. Yep, you're attracting their leader all right.
Hey there. I'm way up north in icy Alaska.
I'm told these aberrant nests make proteins and enzymes for the neoplasms. They're just nasty to me. The elite is coming your way. You ever wonder what that elite could have accomplished with its buddies? Yeah, me neither. R&D needs Archean tissue samples, something about cell structures that keep mutating. Your target is in this subzone. Foam it up. The nutrient node will stop feeding the nest with second chances. Nice work. I would have used those charges differently, but, same difference. Arc spines are here. This means Carapace could be spreading underground, a foundation for the parasite to adapt. Find those spine things. Here they come. Protect the charges, and yourself. Not exactly the complete set R&D asked for. It'll still be on their wish list. Arc spines are gone. Nicely done. We can't risk it with the parasite. Keep it up with these high-density zones.